A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Oh, are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Yeah.
Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Yeah, okay.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider... Sound appealing? Then come on by.
Cool.
Here, if you please.
I would like to know who is following me.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all short. Got to press on. There's much needs doing. Welcome. Effort and scarce any coin to show for it. Not sure what to say. Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Pass the time.
Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Our task is...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's scheme. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an... I see. If your majesty is certain that the... but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That's
There is
'cause
much
I'm
we ought
great.
to tend to, if we are to strengthen your mag. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
I stole an outfit already.
Could you come over here?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to do not forget that we work to...
We need a...
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
we gotta stop at the
Let
end.
us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
I gotta, we gotta make a quick
Pawns may
stop.
not enter the castle grounds, master. You shall have to part ways at the gates.
Okay, I gotta make a,
The guide is most welcome. Now,
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on... the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
borrowing back here. I'm the Arisen, I do what I want.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Let's go.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We pawns are barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you. Our road was a long one, but
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
If you betray me, I will murder on the...
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray.
Need your help.
I'm bloody starving. I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh? What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgotten. All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, your great...
Oh.
I'll take the night watch who's desperate anyway. I'm tired of breaking my back.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
No.
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
How dare you kiss me?
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more?
Mm-hmm.
Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for
No,
it.
thank you. No, thank you.
I could see myself having a kip. Thereabouts.
Like, I'm not sneaking around not in a guard uniform. I'm wearing a guard uniform. It's not on. Apparently everybody knows who I am.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Should it please you, Master, I've a mage skill that could make short work of our predicament. Shall I assist?
Yeah, go for it.
Ah, Our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
'Tis as you say.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
I also know, thank you.
Here, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent.
What is this? Ooh, hell yeah.
D-serve. Appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I went out the wrong door.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended a palace masquerade. Onward to Burnworth Castle. Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Let's go. We're going. To the palace.
Tis quiet about.
Let me get that.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget. Here already, are we? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Hold on to it, fill her in.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'll have to remember this place.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Back to it, I suppose.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
What a delightful breeze.
Mindless labor is for mindless men. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Oh wow.
Such quiet you.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Last push, and I'll be done.
Oh,
In a contemplative mood. Idleness is a luxury I can
dang
readily
it.
afford.
Tis a bit early for a rest as yet.
I draw
Fine
time.
place to cast off the stresses of the day.
I could see myself.
We'll have to come tomorrow, guys.
Good to see you, Master.
We could do with a lantern's light. 'Tis a glad thing I came prepared.
I cannot thank you enough.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
What?
Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
Oh, I'm not the
If
Arisen.
only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying... The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only to...
Shall we seek some answers?
Oh. Yeah, sure. Sure. Get the... But first I would masquerade the crash. Knows I'm the given in disguise. Very good disguise. Shut up. I don't have my magic shape-shifting powers in the video game. Okay? I'm doing my best.
It was the same. Day after day. Just...
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
For that one.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell.
Getting proper rest is an important duty.
Listen. But masquerade the crash.
I return safe and sound, and I dare say, wiser for my travels. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
I'm the party.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Righty. Go.
What is life without a little spice? There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Here early.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. What goes awry? How I like it. Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Not of import ever has this, anyhow.
Living life for its pleasures. Stage with backache like this.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Dude.
I'm a tad preoccupied just then.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous, indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
I'm right here!
Whatever could you want from me?
We're the best there is.
When are people gonna show up for this masquerade?
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Business to attend to, friends to sup with.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. Really now?
Take a moment to review my affairs.
Got to press on. There's much things to finish. I hope the day's treating you well. Delightful breeze.
Well, if aught goes awry.
I feel like I fucked up. Hmm.
A larger audience would mean more heralds to
Crowds and politics are no concern of mine.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I feel like I fucked it up. Ah, okay. There. Every
Got to focus. My head will roll if orders arrive.
I'll do as I please.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Listen, we pretty much have to like sit and spend money to sleep till nighttime to get this, okay? Do it for right now.
Follow me,
Visit
then.
Mildred.
Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
I can get there myself, Otto. I appreciate it. There you go. I can.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
You're fine.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to... Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
Alright.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Hell yeah.
'Tis as you say.
I don't have to sleep for a week.
Shall we get some
We ain't
rest?
gotta pay to sleep. We got a whole week to try to get this party.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. A lantern would serve us well here. That's better. I don't much like the dark.
Guys, wait
Thank
here.
you.
What shall I do today?
I'll try to.
Coming, Master.
Oh.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Get out here.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
I just gotta pray. A masquerade today. Please be a masquerade.
This is quite a quandary.
Aha!
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some court.
one dance, three hairs in disarray.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
Where did you?
I'd sooner stay out so much more were it possible. So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Go.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Figure it out. I saw him back there. Here you go. This guy, go!
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I pray someone asks me to dance ere long. Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
Dancing, there's.
Why, you're...
No.
Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Twould seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Another ale can't make my dance.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry.
So,
another ale can't make my...
So enjoy dancing.
This arm is far from
Our
comfortable.
first sovereign in these festivities are part and parcel of our...
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Not gathering much of a
This
crowd
place
today.
is very dreary. My arm strong and my mind sharp.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. Besides, I'm nodding off where I stand.
It's quiet about.
Damn.
Well, it's rooted in the soil of learning.
Wait till the new equipment comes.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
My sword arm could use some work.
Ah!
Wasn't my effort. They're the same tired faces and the same tired frocks.
That'll do. Can't hold my ale like I used to.
is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
Oh.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel.
What?
Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
No, you not.
Of course, Your
Majesty.
Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
That guy knows.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
I don't like that that guy is looking straight at me.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be?
Where? Oh,
Let's
where?
go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Where, oh where could I be? Bitch, I feel like you know!
See me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Drawn to quiet spots like this. Even I know when to shut my trap.
What is life without a little spice?
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Right.
did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
A lot of things happened. Gotta hurry though. We gotta book it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh, I love that in town I have infinite sprint. Hell yeah! Waja!
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Here at last.
As a reward for your majesty, you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it?
Mm-hmm.
He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
That's odd.
Good, we're here.
Sir Galstaff of
Oh, we're not doing that.
spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? I know the way. Follow me.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We gotta drop stuff off real quick, Valerian. And then I'm gonna be real. We're gonna take an ox cart, okay?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Over here, if you would.
Let's go, Pillar. And by go, I mean we're taking an ox cart.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as board.
Apologies, but I can't.
Gotta wait.
Master, given the distance to be covered here, we might want to avail ourselves of an ox.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We're dozing, I ain't waiting up for it.
Well, this can't be happening.
A cyclops draws near.
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
I mean, we have the same spell and we'll overhaul our board bound to find magic. You're not to live to regret this. I grant you your estate.
Not to plunder but our success. For come what may, we will triumph. It's this way.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
I'm unsure how best.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are of lead.
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt.
I've been on my feet all
You'll never believe this, but the other day, normally you put an elf, mayhap my eye.
Here already.
Will this take long? I'm...
no greater pleasure than refining. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Hope to see you again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
We're gonna see if they'll let us in. That's what it's really for, to see if they'll let us in.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once.
Where to now?
Oh.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once.
Get in here.
Bleeding rogue.
I'll not take that from you.
Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
And nary a coin to show for it.
Yes to this farce.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I serve preferred to have beast rooms for allies.
Words worth hearing.
We are not legal. Okay, we gotta run.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. These are hardly ideal conditions. All I can think about are my wet boots.
Focus. The skies aren't like to clear just because you grumble. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
I feel indomitable. Whatever comes, I shall rise to meet it.
No, not the griffin.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Arm.
Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Yeah, let's go.
With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
Would that our strength might be restored simply by gazing upon the sight.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sight.
With this, my magics are yours
Whee!
to wield.
Woohoo! Oops-a-daisy.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir John is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
feeling that rest would do us good.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'm not sure why, but I'm feeling exceptionally fine today.
Let my magic strike with elemental. Worthy of caution. Not save our best will do. How do you like that?
We want to hold the high ground and fight on an hill.
Together now. The attack has won.
Only to victory we can. Let us finish this.
There's no debilitation that curative cannot mend.
Exploding arrows are disgusting. Oh my god.
I feel nigh invincible.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
And I take the rest.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
You'll not live to regret this. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Hell yeah.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
We're camping here again, are we? It is like to become our second home with how often we come here.
So long as we are safe and warm, I care not where we rest.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Alright, let's go. Oh, almost fell. Hi.
Let me be the one to collect it. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yeah.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Done for, aren't I? 'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. We are under attack! Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Are you all right?
Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
A focused attack will end this foe.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Oh, get it off me.
We must take care to observe our foe.
The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
One of us has been poisoned.
Feast your eyes on this.
I grant you roaring flame. This is the product of your needlessness. Fear not, I shall aid you.
Do not waste this chance. Let's transfer their advantage.
Strike once, and our quarry shall fall.
'Tis easily done.
Sharp incline is right to throw off the planet, but it is our poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
If I might have my say, is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
All is lost.
So, the path splits here.
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide. Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
I am well aware of the particulars.
I grant you Ice's bite.
Perhaps this will seem...
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
At last, a chance to use this.
One of us has been poisoned.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Fear not, Arisen. I shall do my utmost to see that it all comes good in the end. This spell will empower you with elemental magic. I feel nigh invincible. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
Got ya!
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
I am perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Come here. You're getting a little...
Ah! Pray, save your strength for our enemies, Arisen.
Getting a little, sassy. I'll pick you back up. Yeah, I'll pick you back up. It's for your own good.
I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating vocation, and an enticing one, too.
We'll get
you
one.
who try their hand are like to give it up.
Yeah.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Indeed, you are correct.
The fell poison is working its evil effects upon the Arisen.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Great, I didn't good either.
You keep your life,
Taking the
and I take the rest.
Halt, I say!
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt something.
Now that is a surprise.
No, you don't. Do I feel regret that I...
Whoever said foraging was unseemly never knew a day of hard travel.
You will exercise more restraint.
Oh, thank God there's no more dragon over here.
I will be your shield.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
We already defeated again.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Already killed a griffin.
One can never
Sorry,
have
guy.
too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Hand over the report. I'll let you alone.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Alright. Let's Go!
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Ooh, a cave.
Prepare to engage!
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Oh.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Out the flames before 'tis too late. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Hey.
You'll not live to regret this.
Our most priority is to douse those flames. You achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Oh, that's so cool. I want to pick. How do I?
Obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? I grant you roaring flame. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Douse the flames before 'tis too late. Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Pray, follow me.
Would seem Batal has a prominent statue of its own.
Let us approach, that we might examine it further. Come, I'll lead the way.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep kinda nodding. Can't save at the... Get off speed. I murder this person so I can go to bed. Get off, Spooker. Ow, Spooker, no. Ow, Spooker, no, stop. Okay, cat. Hey. Is there a reason you're being all fussy and button? Huh? Alright. You guys have a good night. I'ma have